wearing a sweatshirt. Now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad to be back with you again, ladies and gentlemen.
So glad.
And as you can tell, you never know what's going to happen each and every day. So we must make sure we're as best prepared as we can be. The best thing you can do is try to be as strong as you can for as long as you can. Okay? The weaker you get, tell you the truth, it starts seeping into your thinking and you start worrying about things you can't do and not so much what you can do. Let's take it slow this morning, ladies and gentlemen. What we're going to do, the same thing we always do. We're going to move today. Okay? We're going to move. We're going to move. And the purpose of the moving, again, is to make sure you keep the joints and the muscles active. All you have to do is do your best. All you have to do is do your best. The more we do, the more exhausting it will feel. But everything that we're doing is designed for you to do. Okay? Just like my hands are designed to pick up things, my legs are designed to move. Okay? When something is wrong with them, they'll hurt or they'll make you say, ouch. We're trying to find out what doesn't feel good. We're going to try to find out what doesn't feel good. Because a sore knee will make you sit down all day. Sore foot will make you sit down all day. Lack of balance will make you sit down all day. There's a lot of things that can go wrong, and then the solution will be to do nothing. Okay? I'm here to make sure we can do something. We're going to find out what it is we can do. I'll start at the top, and I'll work my way down. Okay? If there's an exercise I'm doing you don't want to do, don't do it. If you don't like the exercise I'm doing, you don't have to do it. Okay? But if you have trouble or difficulty doing any of the exercises, chances are it's an indication that a muscle is weak. And if it's difficult for you to do here, I know it's going to be difficult for you to do at home. Okay? All you have to do is do your best. That's it. Just do your best. I'm going to take this. Well, I'm going to start standing. Okay, I'm standing. You can do everything I'm talking about from your chair. Okay? You can do everything I'm talking about from your chair. The most important part, if you didn't know, is breathing. If you're not breathing, you're going to be leaving. Okay? You got to choose. You got to choose. Choose life. And we do that by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, I don't want to make this complicated at all, but the most important part here is that you're inhaling through your nose and that you're breathing out through your mouth. Okay? All that hair is in your nose for a reason. It purifies the air before it goes in your body. Make sure it's all clean. Okay? That hair is called cilia. And you breathe in, and then you exhale out. Believe it or not, it's one of the hardest things to remember when you got life going on. You'll stop breathing, you'll hold your breath, you'll do a whole bunch of things, and it causes confusion in your blood pressure. If you didn't know, when they brought you in the world, they normally had to give you a little smack to get you jump started. Okay? Yeah. But I'm just going to remind you throughout the whole period to breathe. And we're going to move while we breathe. The combination of moving and breathing does wonders for your blood pressure. Okay? Just do your best. First stretch. First stretch. Now I'll demonstrate the stretch before I ask you to perform it. Because how else will you know if you're doing it correctly? Okay? We want the head and eyes straight to the front. We don't want to look down at the ground. We want to look straight forward. And then you're going to turn and look over your shoulder like somebody's calling your name from behind. When you do that, you should feel something pulling in your neck. Okay? You hold that position, and then you breathe. Okay? Let's turn and look over your shoulder. Turn until you feel something, and then breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And then we gently relax. I call this equal opportunity exercise. What we do to one side, we want to make sure we do to the other. Okay? Let's turn and look over the opposite shoulder. Turn until you feel something. Once you feel something, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can think of it as breathing life into each one of these muscles. And then we slowly, slowly relax. These are all stretches, and stretches should be done slow. And if you can't tell, I have on my nice voice too. Okay? Talking nice keeps you calm and relaxed. We want you calm and relaxed while you're doing your stretching. Okay? The next one, you're going to bring your ear to your shoulder. Your ear to your shoulder. The head and eyes are still straight to the front. And then we just bring the ear directly to the shoulder. Reminds me of that old AT&T phone that used to be in the kitchen with the long cord. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Ooh, relax. I can't even tell that joke anywhere else because nobody else knows about AT&T or Bell Atlantic or any other phones in the kitchen or none of that. Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can only tell these jokes around certain people. The same exercise that we go to the opposite shoulder, We bring the ear towards your shoulder and then we hold. Okay? Believe it or not, if you sleep on your side, your neck is in this position for hours at a time every night. Okay? And if there's something wrong, or if you're sleeping improperly, these muscles are going to ache in the morning when you wake up. And then we relax. Put the arms down by the side. We call this the shoulder shrug. All we're trying to do now is bring your shoulders as close to your ears as possible. It looks just like this. You breathe out and pick up on your shoulders. You'll breathe in and slowly let them come back down. Okay? The slower you move, the better. The slower to move, the better your range of motion. If I can explain that, let me try it like this. The faster I do it, I can't move my shoulders very far because my body is trying to protect itself because I'm moving so quick. When I move slow, it allows me to go all the way up and then all the way down. That's what we want, the full range of motion. So just do your best and try to bring your shoulders as close to the ears as possible. Ready? Stretch. Shoulders up and shoulders are down. You're breathing out. You're breathing in. Good breathing. You're breathing out. You're breathing in. The shoulders up. The shoulders are down. You're breathing out and you're breathing in. It's up and then it's down. In 2 and then you're through. In 1 and then you're done. Last one, hold the shoulders up as close to your ears as possible. Okay? Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're breathing. Okay? It's the first thing you'll stop doing. And then we want to slowly relax. Now, if you're not used to doing that, that should be work for your shoulders. And it should feel different when you relax. You should tell the difference. It should feel different, like you're waking it up. We're trying to wake up each of the muscles in your body. The more the muscles we wake up, the more it makes you breathe, because now you have to feed all of these muscles. Okay? You can take half breaths if you're not moving because you're not supplying many of your muscles. Okay? Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Excuse me. Let's go down to your arms. These are the arms. These are the arms. They're designed to pick things up. They pick things up. The front picks up. The back sets it down. The key here is we want to make sure we're picking up nice and slow, but that we're setting it down nice and slow also. Okay? Let's do our best. All we're doing is breathing out and bring the palms directly to your shoulder, and then inhale and down. We breathe out and up. We breathe in and down. We breathe out and up. We breathe in and down. We breathe out and up. Breathe in and down. It's out and up, in and down. In 2 and down. In 1, and then you're done. Last one, hold it up. Palm tight to your shoulder. This feels like you're making a muscle. Okay? Feels like you're making a muscle. Okay? It's the same thing. Bringing your palm tight to your shoulder fires up your muscle or your arm. And then we slowly, slowly relax. Every time we do an exercise, you should feel something. Doesn't have to hurt, but you should feel something somewhere. Okay? It's going to wake up something somewhere. Okay? Pay attention to what's waking up. Okay? It should wake up, but we should not feel pain. Okay? You might feel it wake up and feel a little discomfort, but again, you shouldn't feel like we need to call the rescue squad.
They were just here.
Yes, I know. But you shouldn't feel like you need to call them as a result of what we're doing now. Okay? The next one. Why don't I take a seat? Everybody else is sitting down.
Sure.
The beauty of sitting down is I don't have to worry about you falling. And you don't have to worry about falling. The safest way to work some of these muscles is right from the chair, because you take away the fear. We can't get anything done if you're afraid and fearful. Okay? we got to take care of the fear first. So sitting down is the way we make working these muscles easier. But it's not easy exercise we're doing. You still need to do them with some intensity. Okay? I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't know if I should sit on this or not. From the chair. From the chair. Most of us all sit properly from the chair. And by sit properly from the chair, the ankles are normally under your knees. Okay? That's how most of you are standing. If I ask you to stand, stand up. Everybody stand. Don't stand. That was a joke, really. Normally, what I'm asking you to do is stand, and if you move your feet, you're doing damage to your knees. Okay? We're already sitting in the proper position with the ankles under the knees. Okay? But if you don't think about it, if I ask you to stand, what tends to happen is you'll pull your feet backward. You'll move your feet. You're now damaging your knees. Okay? What we want to do is keep your ankle underneath your knee best you can. Okay? Keep your ankle underneath of your knee, and then all we're going to do is just pick up from your knee. That's it. And then relax. Okay? Let's try the opposite leg. Pick up from the knee, and then relax. Let's do the same thing for the other leg. Pick it up, and then relax. One more time. Pick it up, and relax. Okay? Every time you do that pick up from your knee, your foot is falling right underneath of your knee. Okay? It's doing it absolutely perfectly. All we're going to do now, can we do it 10 times? I think you nominated 20 last time. You already did it 3. She says, did you hear that? She said, I already did it 3 times. And that's real nice. Except I need you to do how many I want you to do. Because whenever you do how many you want to do, you're going to do just enough until you start to feel it. And then you're going to say, I've had enough.
Call it quits.
That's right. Meaning you'll do just enough to do nothing. We got to do a little bit farther if we want to get stronger. Okay? Stronger means we need to go a little bit longer. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay? We did 3 already. She's right. She's right. This time we're going to do 10. Okay? All you have to do is do your best. Okay? Do your best. Nothing we're doing is easy. But you can do it. Better. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10, and hold it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. The hold is the hardest part. And slowly relax.
I took a break at 8.
That's all right. I don't know if you heard her. She said she took a break at 8.
Break at 8.
That's still 8 more than she would have done if we weren't here together.
I counted 20.
You're right. You're right. You're already on to me. You're already on to me. It's a cadence count. You counted to 10, but you're actually doing 20. Okay?
And then the hold at the end.
Okay. The hold at the end is the most challenging part. Okay? The most challenging part. But at a minimum, if you were trying to strengthen your leg, you would just try to hold it. But there's nothing easy about doing this. And I don't think you would do this by yourself, personally. Fitness is so much better with friends. That's why we need to see each other every month, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the opposite leg. The opposite leg, and we're going to do the exact same thing. You already know what to do. Just do your best. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look again. Good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. Breathe out. Breathe in. Then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up.
I'm holding it.
The hold is the hardest part. Don't hold your breath though. It messes up your blood pressure. That's the whole point of what we're doing. Everything is easier when you're breathing. And then relax. When you let that foot hit the ground, you should feel the difference. Yeah?
Relief. That's what you find, relief.
That's right. And what she's really saying is the difference between work and play. When the muscle is working, or getting stronger, it feels like work. When it's doing nothing, it relaxes.
Yeah.
Your body rebuilds when you relax.
But breathe while you're doing it.
That's right. You can't stop breathing. And you can't stop working. If all you do is relax, your body will start to fall apart because it won't remember what work. There used to be a saying, all work and no play. Mm-hmm. You need both. You need a mix of both. Okay? Let's go back to the first leg. All we're going to do this time is just try to stick your leg straight out. Lead with your toe. That's right. Like you're showing off your pedicure. Okay? Lead with your toe. Okay? With the toe pointed up, all we're trying to do is just lift the leg straight up off the floor. How high you lift it is totally up to you, but we're trying to lift with the toe. Lift with the toe. Okay? Try to lift that toe straight up in the air, and then relax. Use the same leg, lift from the toe, straight back up, and then relax. One more time, straight back up, and then relax. Let's push the other leg out with the toe pointed up. Pick up on the toe, and then relax. Pick up on the toe, and then relax. One more time. Pick up on the toe, and relax. Everybody see how that exercise works? Now again, we just did 3. That's just enough for us to know if your legs work. But if we do more like 10, it's going to strengthen your legs. Okay? It's going to strengthen your legs. Okay? Here we go. Push the leg straight out to the front with the toe pointed up. This time I'm going to count to 5 instead of to 10. When the leg is long, it'll make your leg feel real heavy. It's going to feel real heavy, but all you're trying to do is do it as correct as you can with the toe pointed up. Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Toe pointed up. You should feel that foot, or the leg, should feel like it's getting heavier by the second. Woo! When you're trying not to let your foot get any closer to the floor.
But breathe.
That's right. You have to breathe. You have to breathe. Slowly, slowly relax. If you don't breathe, we'll be picking you up off the floor. Okay? The more we move, it's going to force you to breathe. It's going to make you do it the more we keep moving. Okay? It's going to make you do it. Opposite leg. The leg is long, the toe is pointed up. The back is straight. Do your best. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Looking good. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And by hold, we mean stabilize. Try not to let your foot get any closer to the floor. Yes, sounds so simple. Nothing easy about it.
Can I hold it up?
Yeah, you can hold it up. It's not going to help. And then we relax. The longer you do anything physical, it's going to get more and more difficult because you and the muscle are going to get more and more exhausted. Okay? What happens when you get exhausted is you look for a shortcut or an easier way. This is where the injuries happen, when you try to find a shortcut. There is no shortcut. There's a right and a wrong way. Okay? You do it right, it uses the right muscles. You look for a shortcut, the wrong muscles will get involved. Okay? Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. To the knees, to the knees, to the knees.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes. Anybody got store-bought knees?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Make sure you keep...
No store-bought, no.
No store-bought.
But
Oh.
in bum condition.
Knee needs maintenance. Okay? Knee needs maintenance. And the maintenance we're referring... Oh, boy. No jokes. Let me see if I can show you this real fast. Every muscle in your leg is there to support your knees. Okay? When you're not walking around for fun, your legs are going to start to get weaker. When the legs get weaker, your knee is going to get unstable. Making any sense there? You'll start to feel more problems with the knee the more you don't use your legs. How about that? Let me see if I can explain this. All right. I don't know if you can see these tendons and ligaments going down my leg.
I see them.
They're starting here. They're going right down past my knee. They're all there to support my knee. There's no muscles in your knee. They're all ligaments. You ever heard of the ACL? All of these things are ligaments. They're not muscles. All of the muscles are in your leg. Your leg has the biggest and longest and strongest muscles in your body. They're all there to support your knees. Okay? They're all there to support your knees. When you are not walking for fun, I recommend you start doing exercises to keep your legs strong, because otherwise your knees will go next. Okay? Let's do something. Let's check your knees. Let's check your knees. Okay? The best way to check them is right from the chair. Reason being, once you stand up, if you're using your knees improperly, now you have all your body weight on them. And they're destroying them when you do that. Okay? If you have knee issues, normally the first thing you want to do is sit down to take the weight off of the knee. Okay? But that's letting you know there's something improper about the positioning of the knee. Okay? So here we go. This is my exercise here for your knee. With the back straight, and anytime we're sitting down, you're trying to have your back straight. Okay? Now, it's not easy to do, so I'll have to keep reminding you, or we'll have to remind each other. Because what will naturally happen is you will keep dropping our shoulders. Okay? And that's because it's easier. It's no core muscles being used. The core muscles are all here. They support all of your organs. You need those core muscles. And you make them strong by sitting up tall. Okay? Whew. For the knee, it's the last two exercises, and we just combine the two. It looks just like this. We pick up from the knee. We push out on that toe. We bring it back in, and then we set it down. We go to the other leg. We pick up on the knee. We push out on the toe. We bring it back in, and then we set it down. The opposite leg, we pick up, push out, bring it in, and set it down. Switch, up, it's out, bring it in, and set it down. Switch, up, push it out, bring it in, and set it down. One more, pick it up, push it out, bring it in, set it down, and relax. Everybody okay?
What does it actually do for your legs?
That covered?
What does it actually do for your knees and your legs when you do that particular?
This is proper motion from the proper mechanics for your knee. Again, when you're sitting down, there's no weight. When you stand up, it's a comfort issue. You're just going to do what's most comfortable when you stand up. Okay? But that's not normally what's going to be best for the knee. Okay? What we're doing now is taking the weight off of the knee, and we're working on the alignment. Let me try to do this one more time. No jokes about my legs. When I pick up on the knee, when I pick up on the knee and push out on the toe, I don't know if you can see what's happening here, but everything is aligning from the toe all the way up my knee, all the way up my leg. It's aligning all the joints. When they're aligned, it takes the pressure off of the joint. When they come out of alignment, that's when you start feeling stress and pain on the joint. Okay? When you stand, it's almost immediately going to put pressure on the joint. Because you're going to stand in a way that makes you comfortable, not in a way that's proper for the knee. I don't know if I'm explaining that any good whatsoever. Bottom line, it's easier to do it sitting down. If you were able to do this exercise, your knees work. If they don't work when you're standing up, you're not working them correctly. How about that? Okay. Let's go down to your toes. Let me try to say that one more time. Hopefully I did do. If you were able to do the last exercise, your knee works. It does what it's supposed to do. If you're not able to work it when you stand, you're not working it properly. You're asking it to bend or twist in a way that is not designed to do so. And you're doing it under your body weight. Okay? That will destroy your knees. Okay, let's keep moving. Sorry. I do these explanations all the time, and quite honest, I have to say them 1,000 different ways sometimes just to get the right language. I appreciate your patience, because it's a learning experience for me too. Okay? The whole point is, I don't want you just to sit here and hear me talking. I want you to understand exactly what it is we're talking about, because the better you understand it, the more likely you are to fix it. Okay? Let's go to your toes. Let's go to your toes. This is normally a pretty good one right here. I think you all may remember this one. All we're doing here is picking up on your toes as high as you can. And then you set them back down. You pick those toes up as high as you can. And then you set them back down. Pick those toes up, up, up. You got those heels up over there, mama. Pick those toes up. And then down. Okay? Pick the toes up one more time. All the way up, up, up. and then slowly relax. We do it slowly for a reason. The slow gives you better range of motion, and it's going to let you know if something doesn't feel right. Okay, it's going to let you know if something is hurting. If something is hurting, we need to find out why it's hurting. But if you're able to pick up your toes, and if you start to feel a little better about it, this is your exercise. Now we're going to do more than 3. Okay? When you do how many I want, it will feel much different. It's going to wake that muscle up and get the blood and the juices flowing. Okay? All you have to do is do your best. Okay? Tap the toe. Ready? And tap the toe. Tap the toe. Tap, tap, tap the toe. Tap, tap, tap your toe. Tap, tap, tap your toe. Tap your toe. Tap your toe. Tap your toe as high as it will go. 10, tap. 9, tap. And 8, tap. And 7, tap. And 6, tap. And 5, tap. And 4, tap. And 3, tap. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, and 1, and 1. Now take them side to side. The right and left. The right and left. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And slowly relax. And like we said before, no matter who you are, you should feel something from your knees all the way down to your toes tingling.
What about your ankles?
That's all underneath your knees. Everything from your knee down to those toes should be tingling. And it purposely doesn't come past the knee. All of this stops at your knee. Okay? It stops at the knee. Okay? Make sure you breathe. The more we keep going, I shouldn't have to keep reminding you to breathe because it's going to make you breathe. The more we move, it's going to make you start taking breaths. That's the benefit of the exercise, is the increased breathing. Everything gets better the more you breathe. Okay? We don't stop now. We keep moving. Okay? We keep moving. Okay? The more we move, the more we breathe, it will change your blood pressure almost that quickly. Okay? As fast as alcohol can adjust your blood, so can exercise. All we're doing now is picking up on your heel. Picking up on your heel. We picked up on your toes. Should have felt that here. Now we're going to do the opposite. You're going to pick up on the back of your legs. Yep, just like that. And you should feel the back of your leg kick in. Okay? This muscle is called your calf muscle. Okay? It controls your foot, your ankle, and your toes. Okay? We're going to do it from the chair to make sure everybody's ankles are working properly and that the muscle fires properly. The best way to strengthen this, however, is standing. Let's do it from the chair. Pick up on your heels. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe out, breathe in, then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. The hold is the hardest part. The hold is the hardest part. And in my experience, it doesn't even take 5 to 10 seconds of holding the position. You're going to look for a shortcut. You're too grown to be uncomfortable. Something starts making you uncomfortable, you're going to stop it. And you stop it with this exercise by dropping your heel. You just drop your heel just a little bit, you won't even feel this anymore. Okay? The goal of the exercise is to do the best you can. The best you can, it wakes up things inside of you. It unlocks your inner champion. All right, you got those heels up, but I know you don't have them all the way up because you can't have them all the way up this long. Okay? So for 10 seconds only, we're all going to try to get the heels as high as we can for 10 seconds. Ready? Get it up, up, ah! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Next exercise.
Question,
Yes.
are you supposed to feel like a pulling or something in the front of the leg?
No.
Between the.
You won't feel pulling in the front, you should feel
Pulling or
stretching.
pulling?
You'll feel a stretch in the front.
Okay.
There's
that's great.
always two muscles at work. One is tightening up, the other is stretching. That's right. That posterior being the back, anterior being the front. When we just did the exercise where you're picking up on your toes. All right, let me try to say this like this. Whatever joint we're working, when we're picking up, when we're moving your toes, it's your ankle that's working. You should feel it above the joint we're working. So if we're moving your ankle, you should feel it here somewhere.
Right.
When I'm picking up my toes, I should feel it here. Pick up my heel, I'm going to feel it here. Okay? Bending at the knee, this is the joint that's moving, I'm going to feel it here. This is the joint moving, I'm going to feel it here. You feel it above the joint that's moving. We're okay with that? We good there? Okay. Now I forgot why I said that now. There was a reason in there somewhere. All right, there we go. Push the leg straight out to the front. Push the leg straight out to the front. Oh, you were talking about the stretching. That's what that was. This is a stability exercise. Stability exercise. Everything in your body is meant to move. That's what the muscles are there for. They're meant to move the joints. But when you say stop moving, it needs to be able to stop. You need to be strong enough to stabilize it. Whenever you try to say stop and the muscles aren't strong enough to hold, this is where your fall comes from. This is where the accident happens. Most times you say, oh, I saw it happen, I just couldn't stop it. I can see it. The stability is how you stop things from happening. About the fall, the muscles lock up. When they don't lock up, you just keep on going. Okay? All right, here we go. Just do your best. Do your best. Nothing we're doing here is easy. This is about finding out about yourself. You don't want to find out at the wrong time that you don't have some of these muscles. Just do your best. Let's push the legs straight out to the front. And I'll count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now, I do it like that for a reason. Okay? Remember what I told you before? Anything can interrupt your breathing if you don't focus on breathing. Okay? Get anxious, get nervous, get stressed out. The kids, the grandkids, everybody's calling. It causes you to shorten your breath or hold your breath. I got news for you. Keep holding your breath. There'll be no one left. We want you to breathe. Things get better and easier when they breathe. So let's try this together now. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay? Purposely in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathing at your own pace, nice and slow, nice and deep. While you're breathing, slowly pick up on your legs. Okay? And keep breathing in through your nose and out through the mouth. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Did you feel how calm it got in here when we're all focusing on breathing and not on the stressful stuff? Start worrying about the other things you can't control. You can control your breathing. Control that. Number three. Just do your best. Breathe and stretch. Breathing and moving. It does instant things for your blood pressure. Okay? When your blood pressure is out of whack, you're not that fun to be around. You're not that fun to be around. Okay? And I forgot to count. Silly me. 10, 9.
You didn't forget.
See how everybody's waking up in here? Do you see how alive it's getting? It's because of the breathing. What are you doing messing around laughing while you're doing the exercise? Oh my goodness, you all must be heavily medicated. Slowly, relax. There's a million exercises in the world. The ones you're not willing to do are not the ones you should be talking about. The ones you can do and are willing to do, that's the ones we need to think about. Okay? If you're not thinking about doing push-ups, forget about push-ups. Find out what exercise you can do. Here we go, number 4. All you got to do is do your best. Forget about the rest. Stretch. Don't you put those feet on the ground.
I am, my body.
10, 9, 8. And again, exercise is about doing what I want to do, not what you want to do. Because you will stop as soon as you start to feel something. But you're much better than that. You're much stronger than that. Okay? All you're doing is holding it steady and breathing. Those legs should feel like they're getting a little heavier. Okay? Remember what I said before, though? We're doing what we call pacing ourselves. Okay? What we want to learn how to do is push ourselves. Our body learns from the push. So for 10 seconds, we're going to try to get them as high as we can. Ready? Up, up, up! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Once the feet hit the floor, you should feel the relief. You should feel the difference between work and the play. Okay? It's the constant back and forth between work and play. Okay? But all rest will destroy the muscles. The purpose of the muscle is to provide the work. Don't want to do work? You don't need the muscles no more. And your body's going to try to remove you of that. Let's keep moving. Are you up at 11:30, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. Give me 3 more minutes.
He's on at 12 something. 12:30, I think. Yeah, after lunch.
Oh, okay.
So you got a few more.
Okay, roger that. Okay. Well, good for me, bad for you. Yeah. Let's go into shoulders. Shoulders. Okay? Shoulders. Shoulders. I think we talked about this last time we was here. Shoulders control movement of your arm. Specifically, the elbow. Whichever direction you move your elbow, it should fire up your shoulder muscle. The front of my shoulder should wake up when I push my elbows forward. Okay? When I bring my elbows out to the side, the middle of my shoulder should wake up. I hope it's waking up. You should see the middle of that shoulder activate when I move my arm directly out to the side. And you should see it when I move the arm to the rear. What we're doing here now is purposely moving our elbow in specific directions. Okay? We want to purposely bring them forward, and then we're going to purposely bring them out to the side and purposely bring them backward. The most important part here is, again, to make sure the elbow is going straight forward and not halfway forward. Okay? I don't know if you can see how this works. The more I move the elbow, it changes what part of the shoulder is being affected. We purposely want the elbows to come forward. The exercise looks just like this. The hands are in front. Now, if you feel discomfort already, if you already feel any discomfort in your shoulder, lower your arms. Okay, you can lower them all the way down. Okay? All we're trying to do is keep the arms straight and raise up on the thumbs and then back down. Okay? We breathe out and raise them up. Inhale and slowly relax. We breathe out and up. We breathe in and relax. If you feel discomfort in that exercise, okay, we want to do something called a modification. Okay, let me also show you one more thing here too. My arms are down by the side. I'm demonstrating what that exercise looks like. I hope I am anyway. I can't look at my arms. But the minute I move my arms, my shoulders should jump. I don't know if they are.
They're jumping in the back. I can see the back.
The reason I'm making that point is it doesn't matter how high you lift your arms. Do your best. But if you just attempt to do it properly, it's going to start strengthening the muscle just by doing it, no matter how. They're perfect. All you're trying to do is have your arm straight and just try to move the whole arm. Okay? As high as you feel comfortable. Okay? Let's give it a shot. If you already feel something in your shoulder, I recommend you push forward. Notice how my hands go down towards the ground the more I push forward. Okay? And then all I do is this little motion here. Okay? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, Now, what will happen is these exercises will help to determine what issue you may be having with your shoulder. Okay? I mentioned each direction the elbow goes for a reason. Okay? Because all of your shoulder may not be bad. Meaning, if the front of your shoulder works, you can do this with no problem. But if the middle of that shoulder has an issue, you won't be able to bring them out to the side. That's why we're purposely going in all three directions. And if you have no issue with your shoulder, this will also determine whether you have an issue with your rotator cuff. Okay? All you have to do is do your best. Something won't feel comfortable if we find what is bothering you. Arms out to the side. And we're going to do the same thing. We bring the arms directly out to the side. It should fire up the middle of your shoulder. The middle of your shoulder. Okay? Doesn't matter how high you raise it. Okay? Just try to keep the arm straight and out to the side. Okay? Let's give it a shot. Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10, and hold. Slowly relax. One more. And when I say one more, I mean one more part of the shoulder. Yes, ma'am.
Well, when you said breathe out, I want to be breathing in.
That's great. That's not a problem. What that means is now they're starting to be concerned about their breathing, where before they more than likely were not. Just keep breathing.
Any way you can.
Yeah, that's right. That's the rule, any way you can. The more intense or the more stressful the exercise, your breathing will fall right into line. Okay? We're not lifting any weights in here. This is what we call calisthenic, just using your body parts. Your body should not perceive this to be stressful. Okay? Should not perceive that to necessarily be stressful. In which case, as long as you're breathing in any way, shape, or form, it's important. But anytime we're doing intense exercise, or if we're doing strengthening, for example, when I'm doing the hard part, I would breathe out. Okay? Picking up something, I would exhale as I pick it up. Okay? Whenever you're doing the hardest part, you will breathe out. That will make more sense the more difficult the exercises continue to get. Okay? We just haven't gotten to that level of exercise yet. Okay? Pulling up your pants, that's what we call this exercise. Okay? From the chair, you just let your arms hang down by the side of the chair, and all you're doing is bringing your palms straight up. When you bring those palms straight up, notice how my elbow is going backward. Okay? That's exactly what we're looking for your elbow to go backward. When it goes backward, it fires up your rear deltoid. Okay? Let's give it a shot. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Hold in position. The hold is important because, again, we want to make sure we can stabilize or control the joint. Slowly, slowly, relax. You have these beautiful chairs in here, ladies and gentlemen. And I say that because they have arms on them. Okay? A lot of times you won't find the chairs with the arms, but because you do have the arms on the chair, you can work what we call your tricep muscle. And I'll show you the exercise of that. Okay? And just as a reminder again, I appreciate your patience. I am recording the workout today, and I will make this available in case anyone wants to go back and do homework. Okay? Once a month may make you feel great, once a month. But if you add an extra day, if you do this twice a week, 30 days is all it takes to change your situation. 30 days. 30 days is all it takes to strengthen just about every muscle, any muscle. Okay?
My husband is doing it too.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. There you go. I have tons of classes online, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? If you need need some extra homework. From the chair. And I'm going to the chair because you have the arms on your chair. Okay? Let me try to demonstrate this. Sitting slightly forward in your chair, the arm is to the rear. All we're doing here now is pushing up with your arm. Okay? You tend to want to use your legs, and it's okay, because quite honestly, you got to get used to the exercise. Okay? But all we're doing here is you're putting your hands slightly behind your pocket. Slightly behind your pocket. You breathe out and push up. And then slowly. Let me talk this out real quick for you. Okay? You get stronger on the return than you do on the actual movement. Let me see if I can explain that better. Pushing up is going to fire up, and you're going to feel that in the back of your arm. Okay? In the tricep. What is most important is that we slowly return to the start. The slow down builds more muscle than to go up. Make any sense there? This here, it's the slow down. That's the important part. Picking up something quick builds up your bicep muscle. But when you set it down fast, it makes the back of your arm turn into jelly. Most of you probably already know how you don't like the back of your arm. And it's because of the speed in which we're moving. We want to move slow. And that comes from picking up nice and slow, but setting down quick. We want to pick up slow, set down slow. So let's try it to move slowly from the chair. Okay? It is a pretty awkward exercise until you just get used to it. But we want to push up with those arms. Try not to use your legs. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Push up, slow down. Breathe out and breathe in. It's up and then down. In 2, and then we're through. In 1, and then we're done. Last one, hold it up. Try to hold yourself up with your arms. You should feel the back of your arms start to kick in. Slowly, slowly, relax. You hear me talk about you should feel certain stuff. As long as you can feel it, you got time to heal it. If you can still fix it, it means you're not all broke up yet, ladies and gentlemen. You still got time to fix it. Okay? Those are called nerve endings. That's what allows you to feel things. Things are still getting on your nerves. As Richard Pryor said, I ain't dead yet. Okay? You got a whole lot of living left to do. That's the back of your arms. That's the back of your arms. Okay? Are we comfortable standing for 1 second? And the reason I say that, and I'll demonstrate the exercise so you don't have to stand long real fast. I'll show you the exercise that I want you to do. The reason being, we can only work certain muscles when you're standing. Okay? Certain muscles can only work when you're standing, especially the ones that make you stand up and lock in place. Okay? The exercise looks just like this. It's called the calf raise. It's called the calf raise. We did one version sitting down where we pick up on your heel. And you may have heard me mention this is just to check to make sure nothing is hurting. Okay? But the best way to do that is to stand when we do this. And I'm going to show you the back of the legs one more time. This will be the last time. Oh my goodness. Little chicken legs. And I'll move around so that you can see this. What I want you to look at is the back of my legs. Okay? This is the most important part. This is about doing the best you can. Okay? I'm telling you that we're going to stand and we're going to pick up on your heels. This is me picking up on my heel, but this is not me doing the best I can. I don't know if you see anything happening in the back of my legs. Watch what happens when I do the absolute best. This is me just moving. This is me doing my best. Do you see the difference? Yeah. We're trying to wake up all of the dead muscles or the ones that are dormant. Whenever you do your best, it forces all of them to help. But when you just halfway do it, you're not really going to get much out of it. Okay? You're not really going to get much out of it. And I'll show you the same thing I was just showing them. This is me picking up on my heel. You should see some activity in the back of the leg. What we want each of you to do is just to do your best. That's why you're touching the chair. When you touch your chair, we're not worried about you falling, and then you can pick your heel up higher. Every one of your toes runs up through that muscle. Okay? You'll feel it in your toes the higher you get up on your toes. I got news for you. It's your toes that stop you and catch you. Your toes have to be able to handle your body weight. This is how we train your feet to handle your body weight. Okay? When your feet can't handle the body weight, you'll start to move and you won't be able to stop. We call that a fall. Touch your chair. Touch your chair. The chair is your friend. Oh, the chair is your friend. That's right. And you're going to pick those heels up as high as you can. You should feel that muscle when you're up as high as you can. Ready? Here we go. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Try to hold it. Try to hold it. Don't hold your breath. And then relax. We're going to do one more version of that exercise. Okay? You use that muscle every time you walk. But if you don't feel that muscle, you're not walking in a way that improves that muscle. And your walking is going to get more and more dangerous every time you move.
I like this one.
More walking should make you a better walker, shouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to shut up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to the exercise. I'm going to mind my business. Touch the chair. The more we do this exercise, this muscle is going to get more and more exhausted. The more and more exhausted it feels, it's going to feel like you can't control your feet. And sitting down is going to make you feel much more secure. Okay? Touch your chair. Stand up absolutely straight. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Hold that heel up. Don't hold your breath, though. Don't hold your breath. And then relax. We got one more to go. Everybody okay? If you're not okay, take a seat. She's saying she's hot. Outstanding. Your body should respond to you doing the work. Something should be changing in you. Either your confidence is changing, your blood pressure is changing, the strength of your leg is changing. Something will change the more you do this. All right, here we go. Last one. Do your best. Do your best. Do your best. Remember, this is the most challenging one. We're going to go to 10 this time. Okay? Do your best. Ta-da! Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Breathe out, breathe in, then do it again. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. It gets harder and harder. 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. It should be very challenging to hold it up.
Yes, it is.
And then relax. Take a seat. The fact that it's challenging and you're still willing to do it, this is where we start to find the growth, ladies and gentlemen. Because some people will look at something challenging and say, oh, I'm not doing that. You're right. I've learned not to do that one first. You should feel that. You should feel that. You should feel that behind your knees in what we call the calf muscle. That muscle is directly responsible for your foot, ankle, and toes, directly controls your balance. When that muscle gets weak, just like you wanted to, as soon as we start working that muscle, the first thing you want to do is rest the legs. Sitting down is how you rest them. But that's also how you destroy that muscle. It learns from your body weight. It needs to know your body weight. That's why they tell you just get out and do anything. Just move. Any kind of movement trains that muscle to your body weight. But when you're not out there walking for fun anymore, we need to make sure we're strengthening those muscles, because otherwise it's going to be easier to sit down than it is to get around. All right, one more. This one's for your brain.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't love you. Yeah.
I definitely need that one.
She's saying what most of you should be feeling. The more I'm up here talking and the more you're participating, it should be taking a little bit of your energy away. It's very exhausting being in love with you, you know. This one is called head, shoulders, out, and in. Head, shoulders, out, and in. Okay? If you don't take care of the brain, that won't remain either. They all function off of breathing. Everything we're talking about works better the more you breathe. Okay? It works better the more you breathe. Okay? For this one, we'll touch your head. We'll touch the shoulders. We'll open out, and then we come back in. We touch your head. We touch the shoulders. We open out, and then we come back in. And relax. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
All you want to do is do your best there. Yeah?
Keep on loving.
This is just to stimulate your brain a little bit. Okay? Anytime you try something new, it creates new brain. Okay? It creates new brain. Okay? All you have to do is just do your best.
Okay.
Starting position. Exercise. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out. This is one big hug from me to you. Okay? I can't do it by myself, and I don't think neither would you. Fitness is so much better with friends, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's the only way to do it.
How about him?
I should already be on your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. We should be seeing each other once a month.
Yeah, I
Okay.
hope so.
Well, so far, so good. It's been working out the last few months, ladies and gentlemen. Once we get that tightened up, I'm going to make sure we're able to see each other twice a month.
Ooh.
That's good.
Bring the palms on in.
Oh.
Now, no matter who you are, if you got your arms up, you ought to be wishing I would shut up right now, because you should still feel the weight of your arms wearing you down. Okay? Slowly, slowly, slowly just means no momentum. No momentum means all muscle. That's what we're trying to do when we're trying to strengthen. Slowly relax your elbows. And you should start to feel your body start to recuperate, rejuvenate, all of that. Okay? It's the mix between work and play. Okay? All work and no play, all play and no work. Neither is good. You need to mix of the two. Okay? Push the arms straight up to the side, keep them below your shoulder. Yep, again. It should feel much different now, though. Notice how everybody's laughing while you're doing it this time. Okay? This should be relaxing because it's not intense anymore. Okay? We're doing things you can do. That's what we're doing. Slowly, slowly. We're going to push straight to the front. Keep your palm below your shoulder. And stretch. Keeping the palms below your shoulder relaxes. It's a relaxing position. Okay? It's great for your circulation. Go get your blood checked. Go see your doctor. They can't find your blood, your veins. They put your arm down. They tell you to do this. And magically, they appear. Slowly, slowly, relax. That's because the blood is downhill. The more you raise your arms above your shoulders, the blood has to pump uphill. And this has to work overtime. Okay? The arms down should keep you relaxed. Okay? But sometimes throughout the day, we want you to move those arms to get that heart rate spike. Okay? Let's go straight to the rear. One more, straight to the rear. And stretch. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Relax. I do appreciate your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Until we see each other again, please eat good, sleep good, drink good,
And breathe.
breathe, be good. You'll be the best you've ever been before you know it. Please enjoy the rest of your day.